Hello, I'm Brianna. Welcome to my life on paper, where paper and pictures tell my story. Today, I am completing base page number one of January. I put four layouts, to, base pages together. I put four base pages together, and now on every Tuesday of the month, I will be taking one of those base pages and completing it. So the first one I have here, the base page is used. If you can see the design of the blue and the green up along the top. So the background is a wood grain paper, and then that blue and the green pattern is actually like a specialty paper that you can see through. And so I used that, and then I have my dotted paper in the middle, and then I used the grid paper as kind of to go over those seams. So I have these they're kind of like Project Life cards, and I cut in half, and that's the arrow that's going above the photo. When I made the base page, I actually used that green paper as a 5x7, knowing that I'd probably put a 4x6 photo on there. I just have all these bits that are kind of summery, beachy things in my stash, and I'm just trying to use them. So, when I saw Beware of Mermaids, I have three girls, and we didn't even go into, well, I shouldn't say that. It was very cold in Florida. This was January of 23, and at one point the girls went in the pool. So, and I think my husband and my oldest daughter went into the ocean, which is crazy. But um, anyway, at this particular time, we were all bundled up. We were not in the water, but I thought Beware of Mermaids was very cute. So I'm definitely going to use that. It matches with the green on the pattern paper. And then I have this yellow piece that says sunny and warm. And I have this flip-flop sticker, which again has been in my stash for absolutely forever, but it was a big um lump of red that I didn't want, it just didn't fit on the layout, I guess. I do have a little bit of red in the arrow. I will bring a little bit of red down to the right cluster. I'm kind of doing a diagonal design, but I do not use the flip-flop. When Spiegelman Scraps stopped making sequins and had a sale, I bought a whole bunch of the sequins. So Shoreline is what I have down there on the right, and it's going to match with these colors perfectly. And I will get some of those on the layout. Um, that tag on the upper left, that green tag, is a cut apart card. And so I'm glad to get this on the layout. And then I put sunny and warm over the top of it because it had gotten a little bit of like a sticker stuck to it, and I couldn't get it all off. So that hid that perfectly. I do have these, I believe they're epoxy kind of flare or epoxy dots from Scrap and Happy Studio, and lots of kind of tropical, beachy type ones. So I find three that I'm going to use. Um, One is a palm tree, one is the sun, and then the one with the shell says at the beach. And those are all perfect, and they match the colors of the layout. I'm sticking, it's got some red in it, but I'm sticking mostly with the yellows and the greens, a little bit of orange and a little bit of blues. Trying to figure out what journaling card I want to use. I'm trying different things. The lines are going different ways on different journaling cards. I'm just not sure. So, but I do like this polka dot one since there are polka dots in the middle of the page. Once I figure out where all the big pieces are going, that's when I like to get the um, kind of the main components glued down onto the layout. I have a couple of these stickers left from this old sticker sheet, and I end up finding three that I want to use. The one up on top says laugh, and it doesn't pop out much. It kind of really fades into the background, but that's okay. And I'm going to come back later to those stickers. I'm going to find Playtime, which is another pop of red that's going to go on the bottom right, and then On the Go, which is also going to be on the lower right, which is also red. So I'm going to cut that Project Life card in half and use half of it for journaling, and then I'll get the title Beware of Mermaids um, adhered down. We were in Florida at St. Pete's Beach. That's our favorite place to go, and that is where we are again this year. The girls are not coming down with us this time. It's just my hubby and me. There's that on the go sticker I was talking about. And I know it's a little tiny sticker, but I fishtail bannered it. I just like the way that kind of gave it a finishing edge there. I didn't do it to laugh. There wasn't a lot of room to do it, but I like the way it turned out there. So here I am just making sure everything gets glued down. Oh, I'm also going to cut this Project Life card in half so that I'll have the other part. It's kind of a grid background, so that'll work for journaling on a different layout. I'll get that tag laid down. There is kind of like I don't know if you call it a fake brad, but it is the white thing that covers the tag hole up on top. But it is part of the. It's not a real brad because it's part of the. It's a part of the cut apart sheet. So there is the playtime sticker, and I glue the epoxy layer, if you will. I glue those down with ATG, and then I will get to the sequins. The way that I use sequins is rather like enamel dots. However, I am much more, I put a lot more of the sequins on the page than I would if I was using enamel dots. And since I don't have my whole stash with me, I don't have my jewel picker, so I'm just putting some liquid glue down on the paper and then picking up the sequins and putting them in the glue and hoping I get kind of a random look to them. I'm thinking that at the beginning of the video, I called this January, but it is officially February. So I not only will I have this video up today, but hopefully I'll also have the video with me making 4 base pages for the month of February. And then also I will have up a video for Follow a Sketch February with State Goddess. Um, that is something I'm trying to do all month long and it is very fun. And I get a lot of photos scrapbooked. So I'll be looking for that as well. So now I have the epoxy flare in 3 parts. I have my um, sequins in kind of 3 parts. I'm trying to make kind of like 3 clusters, kind of a visual triangle, if you will. I've got my journaling spot. I'm getting my sequins down. And then once I was done with the sequins, I keep having this feeling like, should I use splatters? Should I not use splatters? I really don't think this one needed splatters, but I am going to use these. They're LA Studios. Puffy stickers. I'm slowly making my way through them. I absolutely love them, and each cluster gets a puffy star in it. I also look through my Hip Kit travel ephemera, and I found this little fishtail banner that says "Good times were had by all," and it is in that same green that is on the rest of the page, so I had to use that on there. And that is my finishing touch. So I want to thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope you have a fabulous day, and please come back and see me again soon.